The largest one that we have ever offered. This is why, oh, by the way, it's just back in stock. It was completely sold out. It is just back. There are 158, like, spectacular 5-star reviews at hsn.com. Imagine, listen to this. I've been here for over 40 years. I have never been able to say this. This will cover and purify with true HEPA filtration over 2,000 square foot room. Think about that. So for many, you know, I think about Noelle's apartment, which is like 1,500. So, and normally how you have to buy the separate ones to put everywhere, over 2,000 square feet. Here today, it is back. It is, as we said, the greatest value, because normally this sells for $299.95. We have taken $60 off today. It's $239.99. It is on 5 flex pay payments, and then we even have free shipping and handling. So I have 3 different color choices, and well, let me know what I have available in each one. So up on the top, we have it available for you, obviously, in that beautiful midnight black. Gorgeous in the midnight black. Here's the graphite. Graphite's generally always one of the more popular ones, too. And then we have it available in the pearl white. It stands... Okay, the pearl white is definitely the most limited. We have only about 600 available there. We're gonna talk more about it. Oh, and you know what blew my mind? 6-year warranty on the motor. I'm someone, maybe you're not, but I always look at the warranties, right? Because 9 times out of 10, it's like a 3-month, 6 months warranty, and then you're on their own if anything happens. 6-month warranty. All right, we have a lot to tell you about, but let me bring in my special guest, Miss Vonabelle Sherman, who looks beautiful today, by the way.
I know, 6-year warranty.
Congratulations, new grandbaby.
Thank you so much.
So sweet.
Uzziah,
so
welcome
sweet.
to the world. Thank you.
So sweet.
Yes, thank you.
So
Appreciate that. So pretty spectacular besides Uzziah is this unit. You're right, 6-year warranty is amazing.
Huge.
But also, if what held you back from getting an air purifier was the ongoing cost of filters, this one does not have that. This comes with a permanent true HEPA filter. What do? You vacuum it clean. You just take your upholstery tool that looks like this and you vacuum it. And then it comes back to its original performance. Take a look at what a clean filter looks like and what a dirty filter looks like. Now, when you look at what's there, think what's here is not in your lungs and in your nose. So that's really important. And here is what a clean filter looks like. And this has 2 layers of filtration. Cocoa carbon, which of the good, better, best is the best. Then it's protecting the true HEPA. Now, many companies will be like, you know, HEPA-ish, HEPA kinda, HEPA tech. This is true HEPA, the gold standard. So you're capturing 99.97% of all the particles in the air down to 0.3 microns. And all you're doing is taking your upholstery tool, vacuuming it clean, and it comes back to its original performance. Now, when I talked about those small particles, you know what's really important right now? Over 100 fires in Canada. Oh.
Yes.
All of it's wafting over into the United States. With the East Coast, Northeast taking the worst brunt of it, you know, New York and coming down.
I just came back from New York yesterday.
And Detroit, I heard, was really difficult.
Terrible.
When you get an air purifier, we're going to capture those particles like smoke from forest fires. But listen, every single house benefits from having an air purifier in it. Take a look at these sizes. It's hard to, you know, picture like, oh, what do you mean, Vonabelle, when you say down to 0.3 microns? Because that's really tiny. So, 1 single strand of hair. If you just, you know, pulled out that 1 single gray hair, just one, is that 80 to 100 microns. And then going down, you have your pollen, and then your household dust, your pet dander, and smoke. Now, smoke is the smallest, the 0.3. Now, a lot of times your throat is itchy and your nose is itchy and you're like, I don't see anything. It's because when those tiny irritants are there, they're tiny and you can't see them. But they do irritate you. And sometimes when you are suffering from respiratory things, you go to the doctor and he says, I want you to get an air purifier. And you're like, oh, so excited. And then you get home and you're gonna get an air purifier and you're like, what do I look for? I'm gonna help you with that today. I want you to look for 2 layers of filtration. I want you to look for a LivePure unit, and then also a sealed gasket. Did you know to look for that, Bobby?
No, I didn't even know that you should.
You should. So it must be rubberized or foam. Why? Wow. Because if it is not, the air that's coming in will bypass the filter and come out dirty.
Oh, interesting.
If you got an air purifier and you were like, it's not doing any good, go look at your filters. It's so important. Also, if you are in it's time to get a new filter on the one you have, and you just checked and it's $30, $40, $50, $60 for a new filter, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just get this today.
I'll tell you how many times in my life that, because I mean, we've been selling these for many years here at HSN, that I've just thrown it out because I couldn't get the filter or or refused to keep paying for the filter. So the fact that you never have to replace the filter, you never have to do anything with it, the fact that it also, the capacity of this, and honestly, like I said, I've never seen one anywhere near this large here at HSN, and that's why it sold out so quickly. And like I said, just back in stock today. Plus you have the timer, you have actually 4 different speeds with it.
Yep,
right?
you do. You have your timer, which will take you 2, 4, 8 hours. You have a low, medium, high, and turbo. Now, turbo's important. If you have a room that you're suffering in, I want you to put it in that room and shut the door. It stops any of the outside air from coming in.
Good idea.
And so in an hour, Bobby, it's not even the same air because we're exchanging that air. Say it's a room 12 by 12. We're gonna change that air 22 times in an hour.
With the turbo.
With the turbo. And so that you're not even in the same air that may have had all of those particles.
Right.
Now here's the other thing. So you know you don't have to buy another filter. You know this is our biggest unit. I call this the Mac Daddy because it is our biggest, strongest unit from LivePure with a 6-year warranty. But here's the difference. Many times you get a small unit and it can only go in one space and that's it. This is a unit that can go in your smallest space, 10 by 10 room, 10 by 12, 12 by 12, up to 2,000 square feet. Now, when you put it in that smaller room, we're gonna clean it 22 times an hour. Take it all the way up to 2,000 square feet. We're gonna scrub that air clean, exchange it 33 times a day. While you're looking at maybe what rings true? Do you recognize one of these spaces or rooms to be something you have? I want to read something to you. 10 by 12, 22 times an hour, 25 by 50, 3 times an hour, and then that up to 2,000 square feet, we're going to clean it every hour and a half or 33 times a day.
That's amazing.
So why was that important? Because so many of us have open floor plans now.
Right.
You know, 30 years ago, we didn't have that. But now we have open floor plans, and that's true of me, and it might be true of you. My living room is open to my kitchen, which flows into my dining room. So my house is only 1,500 square feet. I can do my whole house. But listen, when you have the open floor plan, it's pulling from there. If you have a room and you go ahead and close that door, it's not gonna pull from there.
Right.
We have to be sensible there. But if you have an open floor plan, up to 2,000 square feet, we could do all of that with this unit today, which is great because you're gonna save money. You don't have to buy, you know, 120 for this one, 120 for this one. You can get that box.
Can we see it in action?
Oh, yes, let's do that.
We definitely need to see it in action. So I love that we have a smoke chamber over here. And
that's on your side. Can I help you?
Oh, it is on my side? Oh, all right, you ready?
All right. You ready?
Okay.
And don't blink because this one's amazing. Go ahead.
Okay, done. Okay, I just hit the button. Holy cow.
Okay, do you see it moving? Pay attention. Do you see it moving? Gone.
Wow, done.
Done.
That's insane. That is...
Why? Because LivePure has mastered moving the air. Listen, if you don't move the air, you can't clean the air. If I say we're doing up to 2,000 square feet, 1,000 square feet, you know, 300 square feet, you have to move the air. When we do that, that means I'm saying I need the air from that corner, the air from that corner, the air behind me, the air in front of me, right?
Right.
So what you just saw with the smoke chamber is how fast the air moved, because we did move the air to clean the air. Now all of that smoke went through the unit, and now it has removed all the particles, 99.97%, which is like virtually 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Down to 0.3 microns. Now, 0.3 microns,
and you know what, you feel,
it irritates you.
I was gonna say, you feel the difference, right? You can, and you were talking about New York, because I just came back and I was up there on Thursday. That's why I missed it. Actually, I missed most of it because of Thursday, but there was still a little bit. But I mean, you could actually, one of my friends that lives there said that you could, you know, when every time you were afraid to go outside, and they're telling people, do not go outside. They cancel schools and whatever. So you think that 9 times out of 10, you don't really even see what's floating in the air. I always say when you go in the kitchen and the light is streaming through and you look at the air, that's where you can kind of see, right? When the sunlight comes in, that is everything you're breathing. Your kids are breathing. Your pets are breathing. Here you have the chance. And this responsibility, honestly, to clean the air of your home really falls on us as consumers. Today, and as I said, just back in stock, because we have been sold out of the big, like a Mac Daddy, as Vonnebill said, the largest largest one that we have ever done with a coverage of 2,000 square feet. And then I keep going back to that 6-year warranty because that is really a big, big deal to be able to get a 6-year warranty on the motor that goes right along with that. But you have the chance now. And I think Bonneville's right. My house is the same. It's like an open floor plan where the living room goes into the dining room and the piano's here and then it travels right on into the kitchen. So think about no more smaller units, not having to worry about finding all the filters, the J, X, Z, whatever they are. And if you're like me, like I said, I got rid of so many of them. Actually, I have 2 of them in my home right now that I know are doing nothing because they need filters and I haven't bought them.
See? And then when you go to look, so there's a bit of a panic mode when you need new filters. You go, okay, wait, I need a tape measure. How big is it? Okay, now what style do I need?
Right.
And
the
then
number,
where do I
the
get
letter,
it?
right,
Right,
yeah.
the letters, what A, B, C, D, E, F.
It's crazy.
And then you get sticker shock.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my gosh, wait, a new filter is $80 or $50, and it's like you have to budget for it. So if you would like to never have to budget for another filter, because with this, all you do is take your upholstery tool that looks like this, and you vacuum it clean. The pre-filter, this is the pre-filter, cocoa carbon of the good, better, best, and also the same thing on your true HEPA, just vacuum that clean.
Love it.
Comes back to its original performance. So another thing is, when I was looking at air purifiers, sometimes you would take a big, big, nice sheen like this. If you opened it up, I found that some companies cheat. You'll open it up and the filter will be like half of it.
Oh.
You need the biggest real estate because look, this is the full size of the unit. Because you need the biggest area.
You're right, because most of them are more narrow.
To capture the biggest amount of contaminants that may be irritating you. Now I'm going to take you over to my ball next to me because you might be wondering, what's that exercise ball there? What this is for is to give you the comparison because I didn't understand the microns either, what's irritating me. Let's pretend this ball is one single strand of hair that I talked about, pulling out just one single strand. Okay. 0.3 microns from this ball would look like this, okay? 0.3, one single strand of hair. So you can see how tiny 0.3 is.
Gosh.
Those are the tiny irritants that you can't see, but they're irritating your eyes and your throats. Those are, a lot of people are suffering at that point when you have those, you know, and that's when the doctor's saying, hey, get an air purifier.
Exactly.
But to have an air purifier is truly an act of love for your family. Of course, now with all of these fires that are affecting the quality of air and triggering air warnings, it's really important for you to have one. If it didn't hit your area yet, it could, so why not get it now?
Absolutely.
And benefit from, you know, great price.
Free shipping and handling too. And then don't forget that today we have that awesome promotion on the HSN card that every time you fill, because it's a multiple use coupon, so every time you put $99 in there, we give you $20 back. So you can just put this right on your HSN card. You wouldn't be paying the $239, you'd be paying only the $219 today. Normally our price was, original price was $300. So it's a great value. The power of this unit, and once more, as you're looking at the unit, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the button on so you can actually see how incredibly fast this is. I mean, look at the power. I mean, seriously, that is the quick. What was that? 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds to clean this entire vacuum full of smoke. So there's nothing like it. Like I said, it's the only one that we have in our inventory. And by the way, we love LivePure here at HSN, right? We have a lot of different items that we offer from LivePure. The unit itself measures about 25 inches high, about 12 inches wide, and 23/4 inches in length. But the key here is no more ever having to buy another filter. Ever again, and enjoy $48 on any credit card. Let us ship it to you. You have a 30-day return policy. I love the video because it says big dog sitting right in front of it. And when you have a big dog, I have a big dog.
I was gonna say, you have a big dog.
I do. And even last night, we're like, oh my gosh, you just had a bath and you smell just really like a dog.
I know. If you have pets, it's extra beneficial, but also if you like to cook, if you just love to cook.
Right.
And if you have a open floor plan like we were talking about, those scents come right into the living room. That area,
sure do.
That's one of, I guess, a downside to the open floor plans, although I love it. It's very popular. And you can see what a dirty unit filter looks like, and then you just take the upholstery tool, you clean it, comes back to its original performance. It will not fail you. Listen, when we go to a restaurant and we get a glass of water that looks like this, we go, okay, that's no problem, I'll take that. What happens if you go to that restaurant and then your glass of water looks like this? Do you send that back? Like it has all particles in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you hold your air that you breathe to the same standard as the water that you drink? You can see all those particles in there. That's exactly what's in the air that you're not seeing that could be irritating you. And maybe grandpa lives with you. Love grandpa. Hate the smoke because he happens to be a smoker. This is a great way to clean the rooms. If you have a new baby, like my grandbaby Uzziah, you want that in the nursery, but also when you go to sleep with an air purifier, you're breathing the best air. So, and you feel a difference. And we're talking about an exchange rate of 22 times an hour. Now this unit, when you get the box, it will say 550 square feet. That's because there's an outside agency that